Okay.
Because it says that it's too sexual in nature. It did pick up on the vibe you were putting down.
Maybe I might want to not think about posting that one.
Yeah,
I'm live before you say anything.
but it says it's not something I can assist with, regardless of how it's framed. I can try ChatGPT if you want.
No.
Okay.
Let's just see. Well, I'll look at it in a little bit here.
It probably crossed a couple of them.
But it was funny as hell.
It was very funny. I'm not saying.
Hi, Clyde. Clyde brought me his penguin.
Are you on,
I'm on YouTube Live.
well, then apologize to everybody for how high it was.
Well, nobody's on. There's just a few people, a couple people in here so far, and then let me get these scheduled right quick.
You can get free grocery delivery at the Jewel today.
Grocery delivery, like to your house or to your car?
To your house. It's the last day for free delivery.
That's gonna go 11:30. Portland, Oregon. Hello. Let's let a few more people come in here. Okay, that title is wrong.
Something I did.
Uh, no.
We've got another one that they won't do either, and you're going to want to think about it.
What's it about?
Grooming of an underage child and a teacher, possibly?
That was this this woman did a TikTok where you know how like your spouse will record you running and it says suspect always leaves her dishes on the counter,
Yeah.
right? So she was running, and her husband goes, suspect spends way too much time with her students or cares way too much about her students or something like that. And she goes, but they love me. And then it cuts to a story. She got arrested for sleeping with one of her students.
Okay, well, AI won't give you one for that. So,
Okay.
I mean, it's probably okay, but after the last time with the picture, I'm always leery.
Yep. 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 This one's 12:30. We're gonna go 1:30. Don't woof at me. What are you doing? Call him. Tommy.
Tommy's easy.
Oh. Fuck Trump. Yes, fuck Trump. He went off the fucking rails this morning, didn't he? He posted this morning that he's going to blow up every bridge and power plant in Iran on Tuesday. Then said, "Open the fucking straits, you crazy bastards." And then ended that tweet by saying, "Praise be Allah." That's what he did this morning.
I feel like maybe it was a movie or something like where Nixon
Yeah, the problem is that these Republicans don't have the sack.
Right, but are we witnessing the spiraling part, and then he's just gonna continue to fuck it all up because
He might. He might.
nobody's gonna stop him?
Happy water to you and the family. Happy water. Weekend at tacos, says somebody. West Cruz comes in and says gay. Don't know what that means. Oh, and then he followed up with you, Rainbow Boy. Are you saying that I'm gay? First of all, wrong. But secondly, do you think that's an insult, you fucking imbecile? Okay, you're not too fucking bright, are you? Trump is cray cray. Yeah, that's an insult to cray cray things everywhere. It's 2:30. Okay. My mother? No, my mother was far from gay. She loved Wayner. Loved it too much. She was all about the ween.
Your shorts are done, baby.
Thank you. Happy Easter to you too. I too have been to Haight Ashbury. There's a chocolate shortage? I was not aware. What foods does my son actually like? Frozen pizzas, peanut butter and jelly, chicken nuggets, hamburgers, scrambled eggs, French toast, Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, and some weird shit that they serve at school every now and again that like I probably wouldn't eat. Let's see here, 3:00. Oh, you ate the entire chocolate reserve? That's why we have a chocolate shortage? Okay. Happy Easter from Pittsburgh. You have a box of those biscuits. The only thing you need in your house other than those biscuits is water and cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. And you are good to go for Cheddar Bay biscuits. Wait. That was 3:00. This will be 3:30. Happy Easter from Champaign, Illinois. Trump, best president ever. Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night, sweetheart. Whatever helps you sleep at night. I'm going to hold off on posting that one. I don't know if YouTube is going to like that one. That one we can schedule for 4:00, and then this one we can schedule for 4:30. Wouldn't be Easter without trolls. It wouldn't be a day ending in Y if it wasn't for trolls. Urbana, woohoo, neighbors. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. This one's going to go 5 p.m. 5:00. Scheduled. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a video about that tomorrow. His post this morning was fucking insane. Is Trump still alive? Yes. He is. Maple Park, Illinois, in the house, yo. Maple Park. Is that south suburbs? Everything he posts is insane. This morning was particularly insane. This morning's post was like really fucking insane. Michigan, hello. Okay, where are we at here? We need one for 5:30. And then 6 o'clock. And then 6:30. Sacramento, hello. Hispanics for Trump. After Trump leaves office, we have J.D. Vance as a president and Marco Rubio as a vice president, bitches. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. You're assuming that these people are still going to be in his administration by the end of the fucking term. You're assuming he's not going to throw them under the bus. Tell us where Mike Pence is right now. Tell us where 28 of his fucking cabinet members and advisors were that told everybody to vote against him in 2020 and 2024. Where are they? Good Lord, you guys are fucking lunatics. Okay, so we're going to hold on that. Ho, 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 and Merry Christmas, says Alan. I think you're off on your timing a little bit there, Al. Remember earlier today, Renee, you asked me if that's what I was going to call him?
Yeah.
I can tell you what I'm not going to call him. I can tell you what I'm not going to call him. I may be insane, but I'm not Trump insane, says Dornian. Mm-hmm.
Hey, babe.
Yes.
On YouTube, have you ever watched, it's a guy that does, he calls, excuse me, he calls insurance companies. He's a social worker for the hospital.
Okay.
And he fights for people to get insurance claims covered.
Okay.
And this last one that just popped up on my, what do you call it, says, the insurance company denied her C-section because she didn't push for the full 30 hours.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I'm so glad we have
Livermore, Colorado, hello. You know what you're going to wear?
Yeah.
All right. You got a couple hours to chill out.
That'd be fun.
Is it a bad day to have rabbit stew? No. It's whatever you want to eat, man. You want to have some Hassenpfeffer? Have some Hassenpfeffer. You think your goldfish is more intelligent than Trump? That's extraordinarily possible. Sweden, hello. Thank you very much, man. Edinburgh, hello. Think about it, y'all woke up hating on Easter. What the fuck are you talking about? 89TTV. I woke up in a great mood. I gave my dog his morning slice of cheese with his pills, and then I sat on the chair in the living room for a little bit and did a little scrolling. And then I took a shower, and then I came in here and I scheduled my releases. I made a video thanking everybody for getting us to 350,000 on YouTube. And then I flipped on Truth Social and saw that the President of the United States is threatening war crimes while praising Allah. I think the only one that woke up hating this morning was Donnie. But also, keep this in mind, M1LKY89TTV. Nobody came to see you talk. You came to see me talk. Not one motherfucker in this room, all 122 people, not one person came to see you talk. You're not exactly very bright, are you, homie? And I don't give a fuck if it's Easter. I'm an atheist. There you guys go, hating on Easter. Yawn. Try again, asshole. Try again. He woke up and screamed, "Where's my Hassenpfeffer?" Happy Zombie Jesus Day. Do you watch Netflix? Oh, yeah, we have it. I watch it occasionally. Isn't the one who started the war the hateful one? You'd think so, but you see, that's not how MAGA brains work. MAGA brains don't exactly work correctly. I mean, at the end of the day, if they worked correctly, they wouldn't be MAGA. So, I mean, it goes without saying, it's kind of default that there are some undiagnosed neurological issues there. But yeah, logic doesn't come into play when it comes to MAGA. MAGA this guy here wants to know what a woman is. Something you'll never touch. As a matter of fact, I would wager that the last time you saw a vajige was the day your face rubbed against two madres on the way out. Happy Easter to you, since it seems to matter to you. This guy keeps going off about how we're all hating losers, but what did he do on Easter morning? He came into a live of a person he hates to hate on them. Doesn't exist. Why aren't you spending your Easter Sunday with your loved ones on this holy day? I mean, it seems to matter so much to you, right? Why aren't you spending your Easter Sunday with the people you love rather than hanging out in the online live of a person that you hate? You dense motherfucker. I'm taking a shit laughing at losers that wake up hating on the big bad wolf. Okay, so watch this. Now you're hidden and you can keep hating on us while taking your shit. We call it taking a Trump. And then you can keep commenting, which continues to boost my algorithms, but we don't have to see your comments anymore. Fair enough? Happy Easter, Shitstain. Guys, I came on here to have a conversation with the folks that follow my page while I scheduled my posts. That's all I did. I didn't come on here to hate on anybody. I didn't come on here to see this motherfucker come in here and lose his ever-loving shit on me. But that's what ended up happening, because people like that can't not do that. So, to that particular cult member, Get fucked, stay fucked. If you want, there's merchandise at the link in my bio that says "Get fucked, stay fucked." If you want to, commemorate the moment. To everybody else, Happy Easter. What is going on, man?
What's that?
I've let him out twice. I don't. Maybe he does need to go out again.
We'll hang out with the robins for a couple of minutes.
You see how much they haven't eaten off that one in the middle of the yard?
Yeah.
It's soaked. So maybe when we get back, we can dump it in the yard. We'll mow over it.
Yeah, the other birds were out there eating off the ground.
Yeah. Thank you, Remo. What?
And I'm just. Oh, I gotta go back.
Thank you, Remo. Appreciate that. What kind of dog do we have? We have one dog. It's a yellow lab.
The best dog ever.
It's an 11-year-old yellow lab named Clyde Eugene Powell. We had a black lab named Bonnie Elizabeth Powell. So we had Bonnie and Clyde. But Bonnie died a little over 2 years ago now. Suddenly, at the age of 7. It was a really weird scenario. Clyde is now 11. He's the only dog we have, but we do have 5 cats. We have a black and white a tuxedo long-haired cat named Freddie Mercury. We have a short-haired orange tabby named Franklin, after the Grateful Dead song Franklin's Tower. A short-haired female calico named Sergeant Pepper. A short-haired solid black cat named Ozzy Osbourne, and a short-haired gray tabby named Eddie Van Halen. Your cat is gay. Okay. And you're muted. Check and mate. I'm still going to have my wonderful cat. I'm going to pet him. We're going to lay in bed together. We're going to give him treats and all of that stuff. And you're muted. I don't ever have to see you again. So, just moving pieces around the chessboard. I'm going to hell? Okay. You are muted too. Here, let me pop my head up and let this guy know what a fucking piece of shit I am, so he could just fucking whack-a-mole me right back down into the fucking basement where I belong. Jesus died so I could live? Tell him I said thanks. You know a dog named Marley? Okay. At least I'm going to hell in a bucket, baby. At least I'm enjoying the ride. Reminds me to get Yellow Submarine for nephew's kid. Hell ain't a bad place. Hey, pastors, how you doing? Hell is from here to eternity. Yeah, Hell in a Bucket. That's why I started singing that song. Beautiful names. Thank you very much. I kind of went with a theme with our kids' names. Our oldest daughter, the children that Renee and I have together. Our oldest daughter is Magnolia Lynn. Was a landscaper and really into the Grateful Dead. And then our next child, another daughter, Lily Marie. So I love the flower names when it comes to girls. And then of course we had Tommy, who's Tom Powell III. But had he been a girl, I think we have agreed we did agree that he would have been a Rose with a middle name of Anne, not Roseanne. Rose Anne. So then we would have had a Magnolia, a Lily, and a Rose. As it turns out, we have a Magnolia, a Lily, and a Tommy, and then we found an Ashley. What's your take? Am I a POS if I prefer a progressive Dem who happens to take APAC money versus a MAGA candidate? Here's the bottom line, in my opinion, on everything across the board. Nobody on the right can be voted for right now. They are all, what is a POS? It's a piece of shit. They are all complicit in allowing this man to do what he does. If they have an R next to their name, they do not earn a vote. Mike, how you doing? Happy Easter, brother. If they have an R next to their name, they do not earn a vote. And if they're an independent, a Green Party, a Libertarian, or anybody other than a Democrat in this election cycle, then you can't vote for them either. I don't give a shit what your fucking moral stance is. I don't give a shit what your moral code tells you. You have to vote for the only candidate that can stop this agenda from moving forward, and that's the Democrat in every single race, whether it's for the Senate, whether it's for the House, whether it's for, it doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. And that's a shit thing to say because there are going to be some Democratic candidates that are not going to be the best possible choice we can put forth. But they're the only ones that are going to beat the Republicans. The Libertarians not going to do it. The Green Party candidates not going to do it. The write-in candidates not going to do it. Some independent that's out there running as the third party, it's not going to do it. It is time to grow the fuck up and vote for the fucking Democrat. Period. That's it. You have two choices. You vote for the fucking Democrat or you watch MAGA continue. That's it. It doesn't matter who you prefer. It doesn't matter who you supported in the primary. It doesn't matter who you like and who you'd like to have lunch with. It doesn't fucking matter. It matters who can fucking win. And that's it. Canada, hello, how you doing? Good on you for calling out the DoorDasher. Can you remind me of what content you're speaking of? The DoorDasher. What if the Democrat is a domestic abuser? Is the Democrat a domestic abuser? You're giving me a what if. Is there a scenario? Give me an actual instance where that's the case, and we'll talk about it on a case by case basis. But until then, don't give me a what if. Give me a Democratic vote so we can stop this agenda. So we can stop his economic policy from going forward. We could stop his justices from getting confirmed. We can stop his cabinet members from getting confirmed. The DoorDasher who threw the orders. Okay. I didn't know if you were talking about that guy or there was like maybe a year ago, there was a woman who was a DoorDasher who filmed a guy in his living room sleeping naked on the couch when she delivered his order and claimed that she was assaulted by him because she had to see him that way. But she's the one that looked through a partially open door and decided to film a guy sleeping on the couch. I had a very big problem with that one too. The DoorDasher dude the other day, yeah, that guy who said that he was going to throw. If I see a MAGA sign in your yard, I'm going to throw your food on the floor, on the ground. Then you shouldn't be delivering food. And I'm not sitting here saying that you need to side with MAGA. I'm sitting here saying that you chose to do a job. That job means that you're going to have to sometimes service people that you don't like. If that's a problem for you to the point where you're going to damage somebody else's property or harm what they ordered, then you got no business delivering it. Don't you need to get out of that business so you don't have to service MAGA people. See, I'm in a business where I don't have to service MAGA people. I don't have to fucking worry about it. Thank you, Jive. Drawing. Gas prices are the least of USA's problem. Yeah, we've got problems on top. Our fucking problems have problems. We have a president who's praising Allah, who's saying praise Allah while threatening to commit war crimes across the nation of Iran. We're getting ready to go into a ground war with a country of 90 million people with a standing army of 1 million. We got 150, 200,000 in uniform. Granted, we have superior air power and superior naval power, but you're talking boots on the ground. Maybe we could put 150,000 troops into the area. They got 1 million on the ground.
This is how we're doing it from now on.
That worked very well, didn't it? Now they're ready to go, right?
Yeah, so I just started the oven.
Okay.
But even high, I was able to figure this out.
I think that, I mean, because when we do it and it's chilly,
Well, because when I have the heat on, or like when I'm cooking, then the heat
doesn't kick on. Yeah.
else.
No, that worked out really well.
So, you have to put it on 200 and then let it come to temperature, shut it off. We get them set, and then we put them in there. I'm telling you all of this now, and the people of YouTube, so we can look at it.
Okay. You're talking to me like you expect me to remember this shit for Christmas dinner.
I do.
Not even fucking close. Do you know what shit is between now and Christmas?
Come on, man. One of us has got to have our shit together.
Do you know how much?
Can't be me.
Do you know how much shit is between now and summer?
Yes, Tom.
And then we got all of summer and all of fall. Yeah, not even remotely going to remember that.
My shoulders left in this.
Like I'm going to remember that.
Somebody on there will remember.
Like you're going to even remember what video this was on to go look at it.
Is Connolly on there?
I did not. I don't think Conley is in here.
She's the one that would remember. Yeah.
Oh, it's not a family squabble. It's just, are you really expecting me to remember something? 200,000 isn't even a big city population. No, it's not. It's not. Well, that's the thing is they have 1 million. The Iranians have 1 million in uniform right now. That doesn't include how many more people are going to be willing to throw on a uniform and strap a rifle over their shoulder if the U.S. invades their country. How many people in this country would be willing to go into uniform and throw a rifle over their shoulder if some country invaded us? So we're going to invade, we're going to drop 10, 15, 20,000 troops on Karg Island, maybe a few thousand troops on the mainland to try and secure the Hormuz Strait, and we think that they're not going to throw their 1 million member army at us? Am I a vet? No, I am not. I enlisted in the Navy twice, was never accepted, went through MEPS both times, was rejected both times. I do come from a lot of vets, but I never had the honor of serving, no. Another doobie fixes the memory, always. Always. They have drones. Yes. I don't play with Zionists. What would I miss? 99. Did I miss something? $80,000 drones? Yeah, I don't know what the number is. Could this war cause Israel to collapse? I don't know. The United States of America has been propping up Israel along with a lot of European allies for several years in the wake of, ever since we got out of World War II. Thanks for trying to enlist. That resolves my question. What was your question, if you don't mind me asking? Did you hear about the breaking news that a C-130 plane and 2 Black Hawk helicopters got shot down? Are you talking about today? Coming into this live this morning, I had heard that we had already lost 2 planes and 2 helicopters in the last couple of days. That's, to the extent of my knowledge, what we've lost as far as equipment goes so far. And there was a plane hit on a tarmac somewhere a couple of days ago, and obviously some bases have been evacuated and subsequently hit. Kristi Noem is still advocating for her boots in the air approach. Kristi Noem needs to worry about Kristi Noem right now because she's going to have some issues moving forward. If you're a veteran of Iraq or Afghanistan and you support U.S. going into Iran, why? That's a very good question. I mean, if you're a Iraq or Afghanistan veteran, you've seen firsthand how much of a fucking mistake this really is. Do I think Trump is a competent leader? No, I don't, in the least bit. I think he's insane. I think that almost 8 decades of pure narcissism, coupled with an actual belief of genetic superiority, and handed the power of the presidency, knowing he can't ever get it back in a couple of years. It's gone in a couple of years. I think he's going to do every fucking thing he ever thought was a decent idea, no matter how fucking bad it is, between now and the time he leaves the office, however that happens to be, whether that be at the end of his term or whether that be because he ate one too many Big Macs. Oh, Paul, Donald Trump is adamant in his love for Cocoa Puffs. We don't want this war, but we won't lose. I guarantee that. We will lose some, but we're already losing. We're already losing. Oh, this is a conversation with somebody else. My apologies. He secured the borders. Okay. If you think so. I'm fine, Garfield. How are you? New Jersey, hello. Recently, Mike, yeah, that's for sure. Recently being within my lifetime. I haven't been to an Easter service in Renee, did we go to Easter service when the girls were little?
Oh, you did not.
Right, okay, I didn't think so. I haven't been to an Easter service in decades.
Firstborn, like I convinced you to go to church maybe once or twice for Easter.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute to whoever asked that question. I mean, all my kids are baptized. I got no problem with the church that my wife belongs.
The two of our kids are. I don't know if they
Yeah, our 3 kids are baptized. They all have godfathers and godmothers, and I don't mind the church that my wife is a part of, where our son was baptized, the one that's here in town. Don't mind helping the church if it need be, but no, I don't attend service. No, I have not looked up the Emu Wars. I forgot all about it until you just mentioned it. What's our plan for Easter? Well, normally we host things like Easter, Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas Day. But this year we're doing Easter at my in-laws. So my mother-in-law is making some of the food, and my wife is making a big chunk of the food, and we're doing it over there so that it's more comfortable for my in-laws, and more specifically for my father-in-law, so he can feel a little bit more comfortable. Getting out of the house sometimes can be a little bit of a drain, and if he begins to get tired as we get into the afternoon, which does happen, At any point in time, he can go lay down. He can go, step into the living room, sit down, put his feet up. And it does take some strain off of my mother-in-law from, needing to worry about getting him back home. Thank you, Space Dust, for the $20 donation. Take Renee out for tacos. Will do. Obviously, that's not going to happen tonight. What'd you say, Renee?
I was talking to Clyde.
Oh.
He was sniffing the, yeah.
Of course he was.
I go pork.
Of course he was interested in the ham. Aloha. Thank you very much, Win. Mm. 10 o'clock. Let me see what that did real quick. See if we got any kind of a morning bump this morning. Right on. I know you didn't expect today. Come on, load up. Are you saying hello from Chicago or hello Chicago? Oh, a significant bump. Nice. Greetings, everyone from Bonnie, Scotland. We are literally having an all four season in one day here: snow, rain, sun, wind, and a storm that's been named Dave. Well, batten down the hatches. Good luck. Ride that shit out. Let us know how it works out. I emailed you about my family ties to David Duke and what I know. Never heard back. I'll have to look. I have a lot of emails that come in, like tons. Born there, not living there anymore. I want to teach you how to play that axe on your wall. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen. Where did we end up with? 28,000 views in the last hour. Almost 29. My Trump supporting uncle has been sending money to talk to him again. But why would I? I don't know. That's between you and your uncle. You shouldn't take my advice on that. I'm so happy there's a war now. I completely forgot about Epstein. The Epstein files. If you did know how to play guitar, would you play the guitar on your wall? Oh, yeah, probably. See, why not? My content would be very different, wouldn't it? What I need is a couple of warm days and the ability to spend a few hours out in the shed putting together the latest raised beds we have so I can get them filled so I can begin prepping for garden season, which is a month and a half away. I don't know what to tell you about the money and not talking to him. Seriously, I'm not the guy to be taking advice from on that. There are people in the comment section that are giving you some advice about it. Oh, I'm sure I can learn how to play guitar. I'm just not interested in doing so at this point in time. Happy Easter back at you. We usually don't plant the garden until early to mid-May because we can still get a hard frost here late April, even early May. I am right, you are wrong, says, I buy pot and lotto tickets. Well, I mean, everybody's got to have a plan. I ask, what, if anything, could Trump say or do that would make you say that's enough? We don't tolerate that, especially not from the president. There's nothing. There's nothing until he doesn't have power anymore. And then they're going to tell you all the things that they didn't like about him. Then they're going to tell you, hey, I thought he was an ass. He thought he was a piece of shit, but I couldn't bring myself to vote for the Democrat or some shit like that. That's when they'll begin to tell you what they don't like about him. As long as he's in power, in order to stay in the cult, you have to continue to be cultish. You can't start questioning the dear leader and still be in the cult. That's a no-no. It's still snowing here in coastal Alaska. Kind of done with it for the year at this point. We were just in Alaska in late August. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. We went through the, what was it called? I forget. We left Vancouver and went through the straits or whatever, and then we did Ketchikan. We no, that was the name of a town. We did Ketchikan, we did Sitka, we did Icy Strait Point, we did Enchantment Bay, and then we got off the ship in Seward. Yeah, I saw Trump praising Allah this morning on Truth Social. From Puerto Rico, it's been burning hot forever, not anticipating this summer. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hotness of the summer. And you'll see the fan will be out of the window, probably have the curtains drawn in order to prevent some fucking heat from getting in here. The snow's pretty, but you want to stop falling on your ass in your driveway. Yeah, I can understand that. Like we're getting days where it's getting back down into like the 40s here, and we're like, okay, that's enough. Can we just have some spring? But I know in 2 months I'm going to be like, this is bullshit. Happy Bunny Day, Tom. Right back at you. I don't know, Space Dust. He gave a post this morning that was fucking insane. Here, I'll read it to you word for word. Again, it's batshit crazy. Hang on. If anybody hasn't seen it yet, he said this morning, and you know who we're talking about when I say he, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped up in one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. 3 exclamation points. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. So he's saying that on Tuesday, he's going to blow up all the bridges and power plants in Iran. Now, keep in mind, he also said that he wanted to liberate the Iranian people. Blowing up their infrastructure isn't going to do that. Not to mention the fact this is all a war crime. Everything he's saying he's going to do is a war crime. And then losing his cool and saying, Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards. Very presidential, of course. And then praise be to Allah that we are going to get into what he is going to frame as a religious war against Iran. And that's going to turn into something that is going to become uncontrollable in extraordinarily short order. He's losing his fucking mind on social media in real time because he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to open up the strait. He doesn't know how to get them turn this war off. He knows he hasn't done all of the shit that he said that he did. We know that now because they're shooting down our fucking planes. We don't have air superiority. He doesn't know what to do, and so he's just fucking punching at the air to see if he could hit anything. And if he starts bombing power plants and if he starts bombing power plants and bridges on Tuesday in mass, this whole thing is going to go fucking off the rails. Redneck Gamer, thank you for the $5 donation. A far lefty that supports you even if we don't agree on everything. Not all far lefties hate you. I hope you know that. Well, thank you very much, Redneck Gamer. I appreciate that. Trump is so desperate for a victory that he's even willing to pray to Allah on Easter. Yep. He doesn't know what to do. He has no idea what to do. Say good morning to everybody. Come on, say good morning. Hey, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You making biscuits on my arm? Right? Say hello to the people. Come on, Frank. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people. Although I'm mad at you because you chewed my fucking shoelace again. You chewed it right in half. I went to go put my shoes on yesterday. Can't do it. You know why? Because your single fucking brain cell skull ate right through my fucking shoelaces. Again. Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did. Tell them how you ate through my fucking shoelace. Crazy bastard. Jesus Christ. Are you fucking molting? No, I don't think Trump is going to nuke Iran, but I think he's going to go into Iran, and then I don't think we're coming out of Iran for some time. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's spring, and it's hair city. Once Renee is done in the kitchen, I'll get the vacuum going in the house. There's a difference between air supremacy and superiority. We have air superiority. Taking a cargo plane or an A-10 in an environment you don't have air supremacy is insane. How is your dog? He's fine. He's fine. Happy Chocolate Bunny Day. That's what I like to call Easter. Fair enough. Are we putting boots on the ground? He sure is indicating that we're going to. They've been indicating that they want to go onto this Karg Island that's controlled by Iran and is a major like refinery. And the word is that the Iranians have evacuated Karg Island, but they've heavily booby trapped it. But here's the thing: it's a small island sitting in the Persian. I think it's in the Persian Gulf. You drop 10,000 Marines on Karg Island, and all of a sudden they're a fucking target. They're a sitting duck in the middle of the Persian. You think Iran's not going to just fucking launch at that island? You know what I mean? It, he's going to get thousands of Marines slaughtered because he has no fucking clue what he's doing. Howdy from Downers Grove. Hey, Downers Grove, how you doing? Yes, we already have put boots on the ground to rescue the pilots that were shot down. The pilots that were shot down, despite the fact that we were told that they don't have anything to shoot our planes down with. What's the most amount of cash I've ever seen in real life? I don't know. Well, I was thinking back to the home remodel where we were doing $10,000 payments every fucking week. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen more than that. I mean, that's how, what I had in my hand, 10, maybe 20,000. I don't know. In cash, yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a bank safe and seen money. Yeah. I wonder if the military will start disobeying him at any time soon. Let's fucking hope so. Let's hope there's somebody that goes, you know what, we're not fucking doing that. Because that's going to get a lot of our guys killed.
I read an article that like 12 of the 23 generals or something are not following orders.
I had not heard that.
Yeah, it was on Facebook. So.
What do you think about the next No Kings being on a Friday? I haven't heard anything about another No Kings. When's the next No Kings? Yep, if you're trans, you're definitely not getting drafted. They're not taking you. Somebody in the comment section said they're already firing generals who are saying no. That's the problem. That if they're getting rid of the ones that are saying no, that means that eventually they're going to get to some that'll say yes. Thank you for making this old stoner laugh this past week. I'm still recovering from taintal region and the slap bracelet undies. Yeah, well, taintal region is regular in my what is it called, vernacular. I speak about the taintal region frequently. Are you gay? Not unless my wife has grown a wang since yesterday.
I can promise you she did not.
Well, there you go. Breaking news. Hegseth just captured the Strait of Vermouth. But don't touch me there. You're not my Catholic priest. Happy Easter. Okay, Debbie, so you're just going to continuously ask if I'm gay 900 times in a row? Now you're hidden. See? Act like a dumb fuck, get treated like a dumb fuck. Now you don't get the comment at all. Well, actually, you do get the comment. You can keep commenting. We just can't see it. And please do keep commenting so that it boosts the algorithm. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Everybody say goodbye to Debbie. Sorry about that. Maybe we should have some kind of formal goodbye thing that we do when somebody gets muted for being another dumb motherfucker. Everybody want to sing na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Bye, Felicia. What's up, buddy? What's up? Huh? You a good guy? You a good boy? Mom's not giving you any of that, is she?
It's not eggshells.
You can't have this. You can't have it. Is that Mr. Burns behind me? Right there, that's Mr. Burns, and that's a Rasta banana. Shit, I got one at a carnival. You already missed Debbie? I'm sorry. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. Are you a good boy? 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 Yes, you are. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. I think he's missing some brain cells, though. Look at him. Clyde Eugene. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Should the Miami library be torn down? Why are you asking me that? I don't know jack shit about the Miami library. That's exactly right. That is C. Montgomery Burns behind me. Release the hounds. Trump's library? There is no Trump library. Let's see if Trump's library actually happens. Keep in mind, building something like that costs money. The Trump family doesn't like to spend money. They like to take in money. If you don't think the fund for the Trump presidential library isn't going to turn into a huge slush fund for that goddamn family post-Trump presidency, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see if it actually comes to fruition. What is the dog's name? Clyde. And the rumor is, or not the rumor, the report is, it's not a rumor, it's a report, that the Trump family, Trump Enterprises, they're going to be essentially, they're going to be the ones building it. It's not going to be run by a nonprofit like every other presidential library that's ever been built. Right? There's a nonprofit that's been created, and through that nonprofit, money is taken in, and then it's administered for the construction and the creation of the library. This is all being handled by the Trump organization. They're taking the money in. They're building it. The fuck is he eating now? Fucking psychopath. Eating my goddamn cones. Was my dog named after Clyde Drexler? No. He wasn't named after Clyde Drexler. We got him, and I didn't know what to name him, and so I said on Facebook, we're looking for name ideas, and I put a picture of him up, and a whole bunch of people came up with a whole bunch of different names, and my cousin's daughter's husband,
Our nephew.
huh?
Our nephew.
Our nephew came up with Clyde, and I was like, you know what? That kind of fits. And so he became Clyde. Oakland, California, hello. Did Bonnie come first? No, Clyde came first. My wife wanted a black female lab, and I wanted a yellow male lab, and we got a yellow male lab, and a year later, my wife went and got the black female lab, and then we had Bonnie and Clyde. For 7 years, we had the two of them together. What is my shower soap? Jesus fucking Christ. Are you shitting me? I use fucking Old Spice Hydro fucking body wash, whatever the hell it's called. My son uses an old school bar of soap like your father used to wash his ass with. He likes a lot of the old school shit. "23 years old. Happy Zombie Carpenter Day."
25 years making these rolls. I nailed it.
Nailed it. Do I call it a wash rag or a washcloth? It's both. It's a wash rag. Or, if it's a nicer one, it's a washcloth. Your daughter-in-law uses bar soap too? It seems like the younger generation is going back to all the shit we got rid of 40 fucking years ago or whatever. Who the hell wants bar soap now? What kind of rolls did we make? My wife would have to bring you one to show you one, but it's called Rhodes rolls. That's the brand.
Give me a couple minutes, I can bring one, but they're too hot.
Irish Spring is exactly what I used back in the day, but now I use, liquid body soap, and
Well, Tommy uses the fancy soap.
yeah, he uses soaps from like
Like
Bath and Body Works with like different scents and shit, and teak wood and all of this shit.
I think it's the texture for him. He doesn't like a loofah.
No, he doesn't. Are they yeast rolls?
Yes.
Yes. Irish Spring has liquid soup now. I'm hoping you were trying to say soap there, because I don't think I want any Irish Spring soup. Well, thank you very much, Burgundy. I appreciate that. My husband says it seems to have less fillers in the bar versus liquid. Yes. Who doesn't love some good old-fashioned Irish Spring soup? It's magically delicious. Am I leaving the U.S. just for like a week to go on a cruise? End of July, we sail out of Miami, and we go to Mexico, Honduras, and Belize. There'll be some content from those countries. There'll be some content from those stops, for sure. Lever 2000. Yeah, that was a solid soap. What was the other one that everybody used back in the day? It was so there was Dove bar soap.
Press.
Was it oil? No, Oil of Olay didn't have a soap.
Yeah,
Did-
Riverlake does have a soap.
Oh, okay.
Press. But Beaver 2000, you and I used that for a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't we used that for like a really long
Well,
time?
and then when we switched from bar soap to soft soap, I went to Beaver 2000 and you were like, yeah, I still want my bar soap. 'Cause your son comes by it naturally.
Yeah, that's true. Ivory soap, yes.
Oh, I hate the smell of ivory.
This stream took a weird turn. It always does. People in my stream are usually sitting around, you know, elevating their mind, rounding their edges, you know, smoking the ganj. And then you get to talking about weird shit. Before you know it, we're going to be talking about fucking Italian beef sandwiches and pepperoni pizzas. Italian beef sandwich actually sounds really fucking good right about now.
Yep.
What?
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Are you going to punch me in the face?
Not on camera.
Why won't you do it on camera?
Guys, it'll get it monetized.
Because we'll lose money on it. That's why. Watching Tom and I haven't got high yet. Oh, sorry. You must know what ply toilet paper we use. We buy Scott toilet paper because we have a septic system. There is no really thick, soft, fluffy toilet paper here. That's not a thing. We need toilet paper that is compatible with a septic system. So that is Scott toilet paper. I think sometimes if you get the right batch, you can still see bark in it.
We used to buy regular toilet paper, remember?
Yeah, and then the septic system kept backing up
Right. Because why?
because it's not compatible with the septic system.
Because of how you wipe your arms.
Here's the deal. I'm not touching my ass. So I'm going to use enough toilet paper to make sure I don't ever poke through. There's no accidental miswipes. I don't come away with any chunkage under the fingers.
We're getting a fucking bidet.
I'm not squirting my ass with water.
Well, you dry it off afterwards. Do you know how this works?
No, I don't. I'm not French.
Then I'll show you how it works.
Yeah, I wipe my ass and then you do whatever it is you do. No, anyway, we use Scott toilet paper because we have a septic system. So our house here, we are on a private well and a septic. So we do not have city water coming to our house, and we do not have city sewage services. The only service the city provides us is garbage removal. And then, of course, we have ComEd provides our electricity, and NICOR provides our gas.
Oh, and you get snow plowing.
And then the village provides snowplow services. But yeah, our water that comes into the house comes from our own well. Big Tom, how you doing? I'm doing fine. How you doing, Sponge? The city provides is taking your money. Huh? Can you rewrite that? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Turkey, bacon, or pork? What? Here's the kind of roll that my wife makes for all of the... So these are, if you buy the frozen Rhodes rolls and you put...
I have extra.
No, and you put, they're two little frozen nodules, and you put two of them in one muffin tin together. You let them rise and then bake them. You get these rolls. You're not getting it, Clyde. Do you have an extra one?
I have 24. I only had planned on making 18.
It's just ask Tommy if he wants a hot one with butter on it, because he loves a good hot roll.
Bobby, you want a hot roll with butter?
They just came out of the oven, bud.
He said it's fine. You want one?
I'll take one half. Anyway,
You want butter?
nah.
It's hot, Clyde.
I'm a good prisoner. I can eat it plain.
There you go, buddy.
What is your opinion of the data center being built in Manuka? I'm not happy about it. And I don't know what the answer is. I really don't. Because the world is becoming more and more technologically driven. AI is being used more and more, and there has to be an answer as to how we meet that demand, but that we don't drain our resources and cause the pricing of the utilities in an area to go through the roof, which is what's going to happen in our area. Is it needed? Okay. Is it needed right now? Maybe, maybe not. Is it going to be needed 5, 10 years from now? Probably, if we want to continue down this path. But God damn it, there's got to be a way to do it. There's got to be a way to do it so that the people in the community aren't paying 5 times as much for electricity or whatever the number ends up being, that the water resources aren't drained. So it's a lot of this is being done in preparation for a world that is being run on AI. Here's the other thing. I fear what you're going to wake up to one day, and it might not even be in my lifetime, but it might still be in my lifetime, is you're going to have these AI data centers all over the place that are going to wind up these centers are going to wind up doing the jobs that people hold right now. And if you want to look at what the human replacement is, it's these data centers. The more and more of these data centers go up, the more and more companies can turn to AI to do jobs to replace human beings. Fremont? Absolutely. Listen, this data center is going in, okay? It's happening. If we begin to see a massive spike in electrical bills, you could put a fucking windmill in my backyard. I don't give a fuck. I will be searching for alternative energy any way we can. And we're going to have to make a decision as to whether or not we're going to stay in this house long term at some point. And then, yeah, put the fucking panels on the fucking roof, put a windmill in the backyard. I don't give a shit. Get me the fuck off of that grid. Well, that's one thing that we do have a lot of in the area. There are 3 nuclear plants in the area. I have to do a deep dive into how much of the local energy comes from those 3 nuclear plants. From 2 states away, you're seeing higher bills. Well, see that, okay, so like the water usage, that's been a big talking point, okay? The amount of water that they need. Now, we have this extension of Lake Michigan water coming out to our area. This is all underway right now. I don't know how long before that water gets out here, and I don't know what water source the AI center is going to use, whether it's going to be that Lake Michigan water or whether it's going to be off of the natural water table. Stop touching my Lake Michigan water. Everybody in the region's tapping into it, man. Everybody in the region. Lake Michigan water comes out along I-55 as far as Bolingbrook right now. But now they're extending it all the way down here. And Minooka's going to get Lake Michigan water, and Shorewood's going to get it, and Shanahan. I think it's going to Joliet as well, even though Joliet pulls off of the river. I don't know if it's going to go beyond us, like if it's going to go down to Wilmington and Coal City, but I know it's coming here. So any town in the village of Shanahan that currently gets city water, quote unquote, which comes from our wells, any house, sorry, that's going to get switched over to Lake Michigan water. Now that, in and of itself, is going to do wonders for the natural water table, getting all of those houses and schools and businesses and whatever off of our local water table and onto Lake Michigan water. That's going to help those of us that are still on a well. Your states buy energy from Canada. Yes, our northern states buy energy, a lot of energy from Canada. Yes, they do. Pickles are crunchy. You agree? Yeah. Were were you just like you just had kind of got pickles on the mind, huh? I'm just saying it's kind of a random, hey, pickles are crunchy. It just no one likes soggy pickles is my point. I agree with you. I agree. It just was a little off topic. That's all. We weren't talking about pickles or even food. But listen, I get it. You throw it out there, you see what sticks. That stuck. We're talking about pickles now. I like pickles. Um, Here's the thing. I can't have pickles on my sandwich. I don't know why, but I can't have pickles on my sandwich. You can put a pickle next to my sandwich, and I'll eat that fucking pickle spear, or whatever. If I'm gonna just open up the fridge and have some pickles, they got to be them little sweet motherfuckers, them gherkins. But yeah, yeah, pickles are crunchy. Bread and butter pickles are better than dill. Disagree.
On a sandwich, yes. Ham sandwich? Oh.
Tom's chats are all random shit. Yes, they are. Pickle on a fried chicken sandwich. See, I can't do any pickle on any sandwich, period. But I understand the people that really like pickles on sandwich. I'm married to one. You can't do sweet pickles, so you can't do a gherkin just as like a snack. Pickled carrots are great as long as they're spicy as fuck. Bread and butter pickles are a sin. All right, we're getting really opinionated about pickles this morning. I mean, like it's a holy day, and we're about ready to start a holy war about pickles up in this bitch. We have like a shelf in the upper left hand side of our fridge that is predominantly dedicated to two things: pickles and butter. And olives. Well, yeah, in that sort of pickle family in my world, but forget Pickle Rick, Pickle Tom. Can a single therapy session make a difference? Experts say yes. Read here at the Associated Press. Hot pickled peppers. How many pick? How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many packs of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Is that how it's said? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Anybody ever tell you you look like the guy from Sheriff Country on CBS on Friday nights? No. The ones I get the most often are people tell me I look like and sound like, and I don't see either look or sound like Joey Diaz. This big Italian actor. Give me three motherfuckers, I'll take over the world. That guy. They say I sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson. And there was one other, and I can't remember who the other one was. Oh, the other one was the guy who does the insurance commercials. We cover a lot of things because we've seen a lot of things. Or, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Whatever that guy's name is. Joey's Cuban, whatever. You better pick his quota or AI will take his job. What are you talking about? Stockholm, hello. Hello. Stockholm. I hear the distinctive sound of the innards of deviled eggs being made in the kitchen. I don't think I sound anything like Neil deGrasse Tyson, but people tell me that I sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't hear it. Tom, try to say toy boat 5 times as fast as you can. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. No, can't do it. Can't do it. It's a good one. Did you ever have long hair? For a brief period of time in my late teens. Are you a deviled egg guy? Yeah, but only when you're supposed to have them. Y'all keep fucking up the deviled egg thing, right? Deviled eggs don't belong on your Thanksgiving table. They don't belong on your Christmas table. They don't belong on your New Year's Eve table. That is an Easter dish, or you bring it to the cookouts in the summertime. That is not a winter thing. Everybody goes, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I'm going to fuck up some deviled eggs. Why? Deviled eggs shouldn't be anywhere near your fucking table on Thanksgiving, man. That is this holiday is when deviled eggs kick off. Super important. Cubs or Sox. We don't root for those fucking South Sides motherfuckers here. This is a Cubs house. Period. As a matter of fact, the White Sox can go ahead and move to Florida. That'd be fine. Deviled eggs are an appetizer for any occasion. Okay. I mean, you're wrong, but okay. No, the White Sox were rumored to be moving to Florida like 20 years ago. Yeah, I hear you. No, you're not gonna. You're not. You ate my cones. You ate my shoelaces and my cones. Prick. I'm Jam- I'm Jamaican. I'd. I'm Jamaican. I discovered deviled eggs recently. I'd have them anytime. Deviled eggs are a meal in themselves. It's weird how you could never possibly fathom eating as many eggs as you can consume once a tray of deviled eggs hits the fucking table. Similar cadence and enthusiasm. Fair enough. Did you see Trump's most recent turd social post? Yes, praising Allah and threatening war crimes on Tuesday by blowing up every bridge and power plant in the nation of Iran. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to turn it off. He's fucking up fast and picking up steam. They got to be chilled. A warm deviled egg is crappy. A to the motherfucking men. That's exactly. They got to be cold. They got to be cold. They have to be chilled. Thank you for all of the gifts and donations. All of that means a lot to myself and my wife. We make our money off of social media content now, so all of it matters. If you want to financially support the page, I do have a membership level at $4.99 a month. I don't do anything special for the members. I'm being completely honest with you. It is literally just a way to financially support the page. Still trying to keep all of the content free for everybody. But if you feel like you want to financially support the page, you can pitch in $5 a month. These donations help, all of it. Sprinkled with paprika, but of course. Deviled eggs, any temp other than warm is weird. No, warm is weird. Cold is how you eat deviled eggs. Thank you for the ice cream sundae. Appreciate that. Cold and made properly is key for great deviled eggs. Yes. How are the Blue Jays from your? We're not going to talk about them Blue Jays because them bitches be nuts. Cold food is for people who are not culinary. So do you eat your deli turkey sandwich? Do you eat that hot? You've never had a cold deli sandwich? Turkey, cheese, mayo, shit like that? All right. Trump orders citizenship list. Have you tried a bit of horseradish on the deviled eggs? Fucking no. Why would I do that to my deviled eggs? How many gifts are they sending? Who's sending? What are you talking about, Europe? Gazpacho. Yeah. Explain gazpacho. You cold food hating mouth. Huh? Sorry. Uh, yeah, potato salad, coleslaw. You don't want any of these warm. Just a pinch. I don't like horseradish. I don't, yeah. My sister makes them with horseradish. A little kick of spice ain't bad. Tinned sardines, you can just leave. Tinned sardines. You can just the tinned sardines can room is over there. Tinned sardines. The fuck? No, I just pointed outside of my room. Now I don't give a shit what room. Just there are no tinned sardines here. Frank's Red Hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. I like the art on sardine cans, though. Fair enough. Did Renee survive the hot flash from last night? Yeah, she held onto the bed until it stopped spinning. Sardines with hot sauce. What the fuck? What the? What? I don't know Rush album names. I just know songs. I'm not as into them as the hardcore Rushies are. Sardines on some rice. Okay, so here's the deal. Y'all can have all the sardines you want. I ain't touching them. I ain't touching them. Okay, so this is fucking spectacular. There is now somebody in this room called Nobody Puts Baby in a Kitchen. Oh, that is fucking awesome. That's awesome. Well, it's a fantastic play on the movie. And then, let me guess, you do like cooking content? Do I eat fish or seafood? Here's the list of shit I eat that comes out of the water: shrimp, tuna, scallops. Period. Greetings from the frozen north. Scallops, I just started eating scallops probably within the last, what, 6, 7 years? I wasn't eating scallops when we went to Jamaica the first time?
No, the first time I had it was with scallop meat.
Oh, okay.
You would like them because they're very similar to shrimp.
So we're talking since 22, 23. What about calamari? Nah, I've done I grew up in a Sicilian household, right? I've had calamari. No. I don't think I am missing out with lobster.
Oh, I think they are.
And I don't think I'm missing out with crab.
Did you try the crab when you were
Yeah, I had some of yours.
You didn't like it, or you were just like, yeah, it's okay?
I was like, not for me. Do you know how many fucking Feast of the Five Fishes I've had to endure over the course of my childhood? I'm good.
On both sides, with Joseph too.
Mm-hmm. My whole goddamn life, Italians coming at me with fucking fishes and fucking calamar and fucking anything that came out of the goddamn sea. Fried.
One,
What?
you like a egg?
Yeah, I have to use the bathroom right quick. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be right back.
Do you want me to put some on a plate for you?
Yeah.
How much you want? What's that? No, we should probably just bring some. I mean, I could call her and ask her. For those of you that were on the live yesterday, so sorry of how my rapid exit, but there was no way I was going to be able to survive that. So we're not alone though. Coconut shrimp is the best. I really love coconut shrimp. Tom would rather have Italian beef than a calamar. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I just, that topper that seemed like such a great idea when I took it was not a great idea. It pushed me over to a spot I should not have been in. Happy Easter. They're hanging very, they're free hanging right now. Thanks. Happy Easter to everybody. All right, Daddy's coming in here, and then Mom's got to go get ready. Because, I got to put my other hand in.
What time are we leaving?
Noon, remember? Yesterday? See, I wrote the schedule yesterday. We had a conversation about this, and then he's still asking me at 10:58 what time we're leaving. Bye, Ranger. Sometimes the topper's not the best thing, and, I think it's also why I was crabby, because I waited so long last night to take my edible, so then I got a little cranky. So, anyways, Tom's back
You're
from
in the captain's
Pop.
chair.
Yes.
Noon. Anything else need to be done?
Well, the kitchen needs to be cleaned, but that's somebody else's problem.
Okay. So then they got me for a little bit longer, and then I got to go get ready myself.
Literally waiting to see where I'm gonna go so he can figure it out. Oh, I didn't even finish my coffee.
The egg of Satan. The devil's huevos. Braised rabbit on the menu. Yes, they do look good, don't they? Look at that. The devil's nuts.
Because your wife knows how to make food for you.
I didn't marry a fucking loser. Afternoon from the UK. Afternoon. You caught that rascally rabbit? We got a ham going. Oh, let's see here. Where are we at? You okay? Sorry, give me 1 minute. $52,000 views in the last 2 hours. Good, good, good. You had a mango flavored, a water. Okay, I was like, a mango flavored what? If I eat enough deviled eggs, my flatulence will be coming through the live stream. Anything's possible. So, I mean, it's the holy day. So with the Lord, anything's possible, right? Jot that down. Here, let's see if I can pass this. No, doesn't work that way. I guess not everything is possible. Michigan Mama, no. Happy Easter. You don't believe in Jesus. Yeah, that's correct. Well, actually, I believe that there was a man named Jesus, but I don't believe he was the Son of God. What does that have to do with a rabbit shitting out chocolate eggs? Easter is another holiday, another pagan event that Christians hijack. It's actually it's the celebration of spring. It's the goddess Ishtar, fertility, new life. It has nothing to do with Jesus Christ. It never did have anything to do with Jesus Christ until the Christians hijacked it, like they did with Christmas, which is a pagan holiday giving thanks and praise to tree creatures. It's just a fact. There is nothing to do with what you do on Easter has nothing to do with whether Jesus lived, died, was resurrected, or anything like that. Yeah, go look up the how Easter started with the goddess Ishtar, the goddess of fertility, the goddess of spring, the goddess of new life, the spring equinox. It's just another fucking holiday that Christians stole. And listen, if people want to celebrate it because they believe it to be the resurrection of Jesus Christ, so be it. But don't sit here and tell me I'm not allowed to fucking say Happy Easter because I don't believe in Jesus. Because it ain't got a fucking thing to do with Jesus. Rabbits, eggs, spring. It's a bastardized, commercialized version of a pagan holiday that was hijacked by Christians. How about you use it as an opportunity to get together with your family for whatever fucking reason you want to get together with your family? Have a nice dinner, give the kids some Easter baskets, have some chocolate, do the thing. And if it's a religious thing in nature, fine. You do the religious thing. See how that works? Jesus, Mary and motherfucking Joseph. You fucking people gotta stop pretending like you're fucking persecuted. You're not. You have been in charge of this country for 250 fucking years. Get the fuck off of your cross, use the wood to build a bridge, and get the fuck over yourself. And happy Easter. I'm going to use today as an opportunity to go over to my in-laws' house and chill and talk to my mother and father-in-law and my sister-in-law, see my nephews, whatnot, what have you. My brother-in-law's coming. We're gonna fucking chill for a little bit. Do the family thing. We're not all going to get together in a circle and fucking pray, and we're not all going to fucking take turns putting on the pudding pants. We're just going to sit around and be a family. Whatever you choose to do with today, knock your motherfucking self out. Cigarette or joint? That was a fucking joint. Haven't had a cigarette for years now. Because my fucking wife had to have a heart attack.
Sorry. You think I'm happy about it?
No, I know you're not. No, the country was never intended to be a Christian nation. You're absolutely correct. Most of the framers were deists. Most of the framers thought that organized religion was the root of all evil. And yeah, the nation's motto was never "In God We Trust." The nation's motto was always "E pluribus unum." Out of many, one. A rising tide lifts all boats. It takes a village. A communal motto. We turned to "In God We Trust" because we thought the Ruskies were coming to get everybody in the 50s. Hopefully I didn't offend. No.
You're just 50 years too soon.
So I am going to wrap this up now, however, because I do need to do some things and get ready as I need to ahead of our noon departure for the whole thing. So, happy Easter, everybody. Go watch all the content, please. Spread the word. We'll see you tomorrow.